So, guys, today we are back again with another episode of The Twist. I remain your girl, Chanazi's Twist. But before we dive into today's topic, I just want to remind you all that this is family. Please feel comfortable and do not hesitate to drop any questions if you've got any. Today's shout out goes to Huria from Pakistan. Huria, thank you so much for your love and your support. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate and love you so, so much. Stay connected and remain blessed. All right, girl? So let's dive right into today's game. So on today's menu, we have egussi soup and bitter leaf with yam fufu. So I'm going to be using the long grain egusi. This is what egusi looks like. So egusi is actually pumpkin seeds for those who do not know what egusi is. It's pumpkin seeds, right? Okay. So now I'm going to be using the long grain egusi, and I also have with me some beef. You can use any protein of your choice. Then we've got three red capsicum, some scotch bonnet pepper for some heat, and one medium sized onion. Right. So the scotch bonnet pepper is optional. I also have here some crayfish. I have about a cup of crayfish. I've got some smoked chicken and some smoked fish. This is just to top up my obstacles in my food. So it's optional. All right. Okay. Then I have with me here some already soaked dried bitter leaf. I soaked my dried bitter leaf overnight. And then I have some fresh spinach. So if you cannot place your hands on fresh spinach, that's fine. It's optional. All right. I just wanted to top up some greens into my egussi soup. Then I have this special ingredient or spice called bush pepper. You can call it bush pepper, native black pepper, or poivre noir du village. It actually looks like black pepper, but it's a little bit different. It's the seeds are smaller. That's how I can describe it. Now, bush pepper will help improve the aroma, the fragrance, and the taste of your egusi soups and puddings. But that's not all. It also helps prevent you from having any stomach upset just in case your egusi soup wasn't properly cooked. So you won't be having stomach upset, you won't be running to the other room. All right. So please try to always add this to your egusi soups and puddings, and you definitely come back saying thank you. Okay, guys. Right. So now it's time to start prepping our ingredients. In a clean blender, I just added in my dried egusi directly. Always ensure that your egusi seeds are really clean. Then I sliced some onions straight up and I added in my bush pepper. Very, very important. I added in a little bit of water and blended everything nicely and set it aside. Then in a different blender, I went ahead to just crush my mix, pepper mix. That is the red capsicum and my scotch bonnet pepper. Now in a clean pot, I went ahead to add in my already steamed meat or beef, adding in all the other obstacles, the chicken and the fish, and then I just poured in my pepper mix. So my pepper mix is just my red capsicum and my scotch bonnet pepper. So now we poured in our pepper mix, stir everything nicely and let it simmer on medium to low heat. So our pot has been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now it's time to add in some palm oil. Once you add in your palm oil, add in some salt and then cover it to continue simmering. Let it simmer for about 5 to 10 more minutes, just about 5 minutes, and then it's time to add in your blended egusi. So you can see that our pot has been is boiling. Um, nicely. It's boiling beautifully. So it's time to add in our blended egussi. Now, once you add in your blended egussi, give it a good mix. Stir everything nicely and then cover it again to simmer. You do not want to put your egusi on very, very high heat. It's gonna burn. The bottom of your pot is gonna burn meanwhile your egusi is still raw. So give it a good mix and then let it continue cooking on medium to low heat. Let it boil for about 10 minutes and then add in some water. Once you see that your egusi is boiling properly, nicely, you can see add in some water. Now, when you add in your water, mix everything nicely, cover your pot, and at this point, you will let it cook for at least 25 minutes. Yes, that's to properly cook your egusi. About 25 minutes minimum. So we added in some water, mixed everything together, adjust your seasoning, and then cover your pot. Let it cook for at least 25 minutes. I repeat. Yes. Egusi is very, very delicate, so it needs to be cooked with love and care. Yes, it needs to be cooked with love. So our pot has been boiling for about 15 minutes. Remember, we need to cook it for minimum 25 minutes. So it's been cooking for about 15 minutes. Now it's time to add in our crayfish. Once you add in your crayfish, taste and adjust your seasoning, then add in your bitter leaf. Now, once you add in your bitter leaf, mix everything nicely and then cover it again to continue cooking. All right. Now, at this point, we can see that our egusi stew, our egusi soup is almost ready. You can see that there is less water compared to when we added water. So it's time to add in our spinach. Now, once we add our spinach, we'll just let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. Remember, always remember, do not overcook your fresh grains. So once we add in our spinach, we're just gonna let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, and our egusi soup is ready. So just mix it nicely, mix it beautifully, adjust your seasoning, and then serve with your fufu and enjoy. Yeah. So guys, at this stage, our egusi soup is ready, and just give it a last stir, mix it nicely, and then take it off the heat and enjoy with your fufu. My kitchen smelled heavenly. It smelled heavenly. Don't ask me how heaven smells, oh, but it smelled heavenly. It was so good. It was so delicious. So I quickly made some fufu. I made some yam fufu and I enjoyed it with my egusi soup. It was so yummy. It was so yummy. I'm gonna make a video to show you how to cook your yam fufu. But for now, this is what I enjoyed. It was lovely. So please do give it a try and let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Definitely you're gonna enjoy it. So um this is how I enjoyed mine, some yam fufu and some egusi soup. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next one. I love you so much, and please do not forget to show some kindness to those around you, even to those who hurt you. Please show them love, because love is a beautiful thing. Thank you so much. Bye. I love you all. See you again. Mwah.